One of the reasons mothers are hesitant to hand over some money for kids to spend on their own is because they fear losing control over such a powerful resource. I get it, I do. But handing money over to your kiddo has got to happen in order for them to start the learning process of managing it. You know, the one you probably had to learn the tough way after you had moved out of your own parents' house. I'm Amanda L. Grossman from moneyprodigy.com, where I'm partnering with mothers like you to teach your kids age 8 to 13 how to manage their money through money educational adventures like the Mount Everest Money Simulation. And today I want to talk you through how to rethink the way you give money to your child so that you can feel more confident in doing so and less fearful of what the outcome is going to be. Money shift number 1. Think of money handed over as play money. I know. It's hard to think of any money as play money. I mean, you and I understand how valuable it is. But if we can shift our thinking from, my child is spending my hard-earned money on stupid stuff they won't use past next week, to, my child is using money play to start to understand the scary world of money management, then it will make the process of getting money into your kids' hands more meaningful and less stressful. Remember, kids learn the most through play, and it's not just younger kids. Studies show that middle school kids, high school teenagers, and even adults can gain some pretty amazing benefits from regular play in the form of creativity, better problem-solving skills, retaining information in new ways, growing in teamwork abilities, and even more than that. Suddenly that $10 a week seems like a steal now, right? Money shift number 2, tweak your kid money system to give you more control. I created the Kid Money System landscape as part of my 48-hour Kid Money System Makeover Challenge by plotting each of the bazillion types of allowance systems out there by categories and by how much control the system gives to the kids versus the parents to make it easier to understand and choose what's best for your family. It goes from kids having the least control and parents having the most control to parents having the least control and kids having the most control. This is for both spending the money and getting the money. The end goal of parenting is to get your child to the point where they have all control over their earning and spending of money. But you know what? You don't have to be there yet. You can start off further left of the chart where you're retaining more control over the money supply and money spending and gradually loosen the reins as you feel more and more confident in your kids' abilities. The point is just start somewhere, and somewhere being getting money into your kids' hands on a consistent basis so that they can start learning how to manage it. Money shift number 3, institute an impulse spending limit. If you're truly worried about your kid blowing all their cash on something that they would never blow all your cash on, then you can institute some spending boundaries and limits to make things a bit more palatable. Some examples include setting up a spending threshold. So if your kid would need to ask you before spending their money above a certain amount, say $20, $50, or really whatever limits your heartburn. Another example, setting an impulse spending rule. Tell your child that for any impulse spending wishes they have, say for a new Pokemon accessory at the store, they have to wait at least 24 hours, 2 days, a week, etc. to actually make the purchase. Take them through a financial trade analysis. So each time they want to spend a bunch of their money, take them through a financial trade-off exercise, where they'll calculate what else they could spend that money on, the trade-off, and how much work they had to put into that money, which they're now transferring to the new gadget they want. Suddenly they might think, is that life-size Elsa doll worth 10 hours of babysitting their little brother? I'm not sure. They might think so. They might not think so. I've given you 3 different money shifts you can make to hopefully get you fearing the idea of handing money over to your child a bit less. Try one out and let me know how it goes.